Alright, so we had a customer come in this morning with this this Infinity, and you know what? By the time I see these things, they typically all have the same problems. Qx56. So very common. The tailpipe swinging and banging. Sometimes it's both sides of the exhaust system, and let me show you what I'm talking about. But it also has, go start this up. Start this up and give it a little power brake. So when we got to the car, the engine was hot and it wasn't so loud, but I heard it.
Yeah.
You can hear that right there. You can shut it off. So it didn't sound like that when I brought it in because the engine was hot, but as I let it cool off and then you cold start it, it's loud as F now. And it's almost 140,000 miles. And it seems like he's taking care of it, in my opinion. It's clean, the tires aren't shot, the suspension's not shot, the motor mounts are a tad vibrating, the exhaust is probably the worst of it, he's got a tire light on. But you just can't change what's wrong with your car once you start tipping the 100,000 mile mark. You can't stop it, you can't prevent it. When you come in, it's going to be expensive sometimes. This technically needs both manifold converters and an entire exhaust system, especially if you're at the dealership. They can't do, the dealership mechanics can't do what Caleb and I can do, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to exhaust. And many things, because the dealership will not let you field engineer, custom create. That's not their environment. So those guys, it's OEM and very minimal aftermarket parts for their customers. But back to what I was saying. So this is leaking somewhere up here. Somebody took some mechanics wire and you can see that this doesn't do shit. This section seems to be okay. And then when you get back here, typically I find that this stuff is still okay. And then sometimes it's not. I'll see them rotted out up here, rotted out at the seams, corrosion holes through the spot welds. So this right here is okay, but when you get to this point here, the flange on the muffler side is completely gone. The flange on the other side is completely gone. So you can't even technically just put a new tailpipe on here without cutting this apart and welding a flange to it, which is labor intensive, time consuming. So at this point, your options are: one, recommend replacing everything that's bad. Two, offer options, which would be repairing this section, cut this out and weld it in, and buy him some time. He's also got a rear AC problems. So I'll let Rachel know about that. So it looks like it's possibly just the gaskets, but I can't say that for sure. I would suspect that it's probably just the gaskets back here. So that would be the cheapest thing, and most people come in and say, oh, can you weld or can you patch? Or all I need is a weld or a patch. If you're not an expert in welding and metal evaluation, don't offer your opinion or advice because you don't know what you're talking about, and that's just how it is. Leave it up to the experts to say, hey, this is repairable. Most body shop guys won't even work on your body work if you have this. They're like, it's only going to come back. Sorry, I'm not doing it. Moving on. So today we said, hey, options are, let's do this section of the exhaust with a new tailpipe bolted on, and then just do one manifold, which is the loudest side today, and then cross this road at another time. And that's what we're going to do. But I will say it's in pretty good shape. Got a little fluid leakage here, a tire light on, and motor mounts are a little vibrating. Not bad. Like I say, most of the time when I see these things, they're beat to crap. No one's fixing nothing. It's pissing oil out of it. The suspension's got broken springs. The airbags in the back are sagged to death. Just complete beat to death. But this guy actually has been keeping up on it, in my expert opinion. Thanks for watching.